5-minute guitar lessons for smart people. Today's lesson is, why have I been playing guitar since 1997 and I still can't find F sharp on the 3rd string? Or, why can't the piano player read my tabs? In other words, learning the note names on the entire neck. Let's for a moment consider why this is so hard. Well, if you take 21 frets on average, multiply that by 6 strings, you get, I don't know, that's a lot of math. Maybe on your own, or even through the help of a teacher, you went out like a good student, bought Mel Bay Book 1, spent week after week learning the first 3 frets? That's it? And now you're telling me that every note has 2.7 locations? Thanks a lot, Mick Goodrick. Advancing Guitarist is a great book, though. You should check it out. In order to get a better understanding of the notes on the guitar, let's first take a look at a piano keyboard. Why? It's simple. It's a big pattern. It just keeps going up and down the same exact way. 2 black keys, 3 black keys. Mine are a little hairy. Take a look here. Here's a closer look at the piano keyboard with the note names filled in. These are what are called the natural notes, meaning they're not sharp or flat. They just go up and down this way over and over again. Big pattern. Now here's probably the most important part of the whole entire lesson. I'm going to let the camera freeze on this little shot for about 15 seconds here while I explain. What we have are 2 different types of steps, whole step and half step. You'll notice the whole steps have a key in between them, a black key. The half steps have no key in between them. You have 2 pairs of half steps, E to F and B to C. Remember those 2 half steps, they're very important. Now let's take this whole step, half step business and move it back over to the guitar. Instead of talking about keys, now we're talking about frets. Whole steps are 2 notes with 1 fret between them. Half steps are when you play 2 notes with no fret between them. To put it in simple terms, we're basically dealing with 6 strings, 6 individual piano keyboards, each starting from a different note. Now we're going to move things over to the guitar. Remember your half steps, E to F and B to C. Here's how you can practice this on the instrument. Step 1, always have coffee. Step 2, choose a single string. For my example, I'm going to be using the 1st string, high E. Hang in there because this is about to get interesting. Make flashcards for all 7 natural notes. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Step 4, I'm actually going to draw a picture of the string I'm using, which is my high E string, all the way up to the 12th fret. Once I've done my drawing, I'm going to use my knowledge of half and whole steps to actually fill in the note names. Here's a picture of my completed string map showing the note names, half and whole steps, and fret numbers underneath. Now it's a good idea to get your guitar and see if you can actually play this stuff. This is what it's going to look like on an actual guitar, mapping out the whole and half steps on the high E string. There's F, up a whole step to G, another whole step to A, whole step to B, C, there's a half step, whole step to D, whole step to E. Now you're going to draw 3 cards from your flashcards with the natural notes. I got a B, a G, and an E. Now let's take a minute to actually map those notes out on the fingerboard. I have 2 E's, one open and one at the 12th fret, a G here at the 3rd fret, and a B at the 7th fret. Next, you're going to record a short improvisation, probably into your iPhone speaker, using a metronome. That's important. Using only B, G, and E on the 1st string. Have fun with it. Here's my version. Now listen back to your recording. Did you hit all the right notes? Good. Do it again. Pick new notes. Move to another string. The only real secret to practicing this way is to keep doing it. After a little bit of time, you're going to realize you kind of know where the notes are. Change strings, change notes often. After you're comfortable with the natural notes, add the other 5 notes, the sharps and flats, to your deck of cards. Here's F sharp or G flat. This is G sharp or A flat. This is A sharp or B flat. And this is C sharp or D flat. And here's D sharp or E flat. Don't be a dummy. Be a smart person. Learn your notes. Talk about notes with other instrument players, and make music.